Okay, think we're live. Ooh, this Hangout on air is live. Go for it, lady.
I heard the ding. All right. So thank you everybody for jumping on our Girl Boss Basics webinar tonight. We just want to help kick things off, give you some information about how everything is going to go, and just help really get you inspired and motivated for these next 21 days. So, to kick us off, we have a Girl Boss quote that we want to share with you. And what it says is, "My advice to aspiring girl bosses. As hard as it is, stop caring so much about what other people think. Find a way to hear what you want, recognize what your dream is, and then put everything you have towards that." So it's just like our own health and fitness is what I take away from this, is that when you compare yourself with your health and fitness to somebody else, there's always going to be things that you want to change. However, with coaching, and it's the same thing, you want to be looking at what are your goals? Where are you at today that made you better than who you were yesterday and last week and the week before and so forth? You want to be focusing on that. Where are your goals? What are you putting into right now to reach those goals and get closer to that? So really be thinking about your goals over these next 21 days. What do you want to accomplish? How are you going to accomplish that? What is your plan? Because that in the end is what's going to help you to be successful and to get the most out of this training.
Can I say something to Annie or no?
Yes.
The other part, because I love Girl Boss, I don't know if you guys have read the book or know that there's a book called Girl Boss, but that's the whole basis behind this training. It's by Sophia Amoruso, I think is her last name, but if you want a fun read that's going to kind of motivate you and inspire you, it's a great one. But the other reason I love about her and stuff, I think, is the whole thing about coaching that's so scary, especially for a lot of you new coaches, and was scary for me and Annie at first too, was the fact of what people were going to think about me, that I was saying I was a health coach. I was 200 and something pounds when I started coaching people. I am never going to be a nutrition expert. And there was this judgmental thing about network marketing, and that it was a pyramid scheme, and that I was going to be salesy. And it was, I think, the magical moment for me with coaching, which took me a lot of time to get there, way too long, was when I realized that this is such an amazing opportunity, and I wasn't taking full advantage of it because I was worried about everyone else. And I wasn't worried about me and what I could personally do to help people and how I could succeed in this. I was so scared of what everyone else was going to think about me that I was too scared to share my story sometimes, that I was too scared to put out there that I was a coach, that I was too scared to ask people to do coaching with me or be in my challenge groups. And when I finally started focusing on my dream for this and what I really wanted to accomplish with it, that was the moment that things like really started working for me. So as a new coach, I would really hope you guys would take what Annie and I are saying to heart in this training, but that you also get out of your head, and that you realize that by being a coach, you're helping people, that you're supporting them, that you're giving other people the opportunity to coach too and build a business from home, and to see all the positives from it. So that's just my little spiel. Go ahead, Amy. Sorry.
Yeah, no, definitely, I agree. And then also getting comfortable being uncomfortable is part of what we do too, because those things that we do that sometimes make us uncomfortable, like sharing our story or sharing a struggle that we have, is what's going to inspire other people and what they're going to be able to relate to. So, to get more into the training, some of the expectations that we have for this group for all of you is every morning we are going to have a daily video. It will be Sean or myself, and we ask that each day you watch that video. We're going to keep it right around 10 minutes. Most of the time it will probably be less, but we're trying to get everything into that one daily video for that day to help you grow. It'll be part of your personal development. It will be something that then you will have a daily assignment attached to it, that you will then be able to grow yourself and really take what we're teaching you in that daily video and apply it to your everyday business and your everyday life, and just kind of grow yourself over these next 21 days. So with that, you will probably expect each day to spend 20 minutes between the video and your assignment at most on this group. It's not something that's going to take a lot of your time, but it is something that is so important for really learning the basics of coaching, so that when you get done with these 21 days, you feel a lot more confident with what you're doing. We will also post if we have any bonus videos or national wake-up calls, YouTube videos, just posts or quotes or anything that go along with that daily video. We will post that in the group as an extra bonus for you so that you can watch that or read it or look at it later. But we will also be posting anything that we feel relates to what we talked about for that day. Within the group, it's going to be very important to implement the 3 vital behaviors every day. And most of you, I hope all of you have seen Sean or my Getting Started Right webinars and have seen some of the 3 vital behaviors, which are number 1, being a product of the product. So doing your daily workouts, drinking your Shakeology, sharing about that on your Facebook, sharing about that in any challenge groups that you might be in or hosting yourself. Number 2 is being a sorry, I just said that. Being a product, you want to invite. So making sure that you're messaging with people each and every day to get them interested in what you're doing and invite them to your next challenge group. Just connect with people that maybe you haven't talked to in a long time and let them know what you're doing now as a coach. And also talking to people about the coaching opportunity when they are talking to you about getting started on a challenge pack and letting them know the savings and the 25% discount that they can use just being a coach. And then number 3 is doing your personal development like I talked about. Part of your personal development will be our daily videos, but also like Sean said, you can get the Girl Boss book and read that. We have other lists of books that you can read or podcasts that you can watch while you're driving in your car, or taking a shower, or making dinner, so you can be productive while still learning something new. And so every night, to make sure that you're applying those 3 vital behaviors, we will have a nightly check-in. So at nighttime, you will ask, how many people have you talked to today? What was your workout today? What did you have for Shakeology today? What did you have? Give us a recipe. There's going to be those nightly check-ins every night to make sure that you're implementing those 3 vital behaviors, because each one of those behaviors are so crucial in what Sean and I do every single day and all the top coaches do every single day, because those 3 things are making sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're growing yourself, that you're becoming more confident in maybe some areas that you might be struggling. And then other people are going to be inspired by that as you post about that on your social media. So really taking that to heart and making sure that you're doing each one of those every single day. Sorry, that's my neighbor's dog. Also, something that I want to talk to you guys about is positive rejection. So every day, Sean and myself hear no over and over and over again. We talk to a lot of people every single day. We talk to people about our challenge groups. We talk to people about challenge packs. We talk to people about the coaching opportunity. And we get told no. So it is okay. No right now doesn't mean no forever. You want to go for 100 no's. That's one of the quotes that Melanie Mitro, who's the top coach from 2014, talks about. And her team actually does every single month. They go for 100 no's. Who's going to get there first? Because the more people that you message and the more no's that you get, the more yeses you're also going to find, because you're talking to more and more people. Approximately 1 in 10 people say yes to you. That is an approximation. So if I message 30 people today, I might have 3 people say yes to my next challenge group. That's okay. That is still 3 people that I'm helping with their health and fitness and changing their life for the better. Everyone matters, no matter what. Like I said, no does not mean no now or forever. My dog's behind me barking or bothering me. Sorry, guys. You want to push through those crickets. So when you're posting about an upcoming challenge group, when you have your event invite going and you're inviting people and you don't hear anything and nobody's commenting and nobody's liking, push through that, you guys. Sean and I get it too. It's something that even for us veteran coaches, we get, and that's normal. So push through those crickets. Keep messaging people. Even though somebody isn't liking or commenting on your post does not mean that they don't see it. I have had instances where I was out to dinner with some girlfriends and I ran into somebody that I know from 10 years ago, and she's like, oh my gosh, how are you? I follow your like page. I'm like, you do? I don't ever see you liking things. So that's just an instance where she's never liking, she's never commenting, but she's being inspired by what I'm posting. So even when you don't hear things going on your Facebook, keep pushing through. Keep doing your post on your Facebook each day. Keep posting in your challenge groups each day, because even within those challenge groups, when you start your first couple of challenge groups, you might not get a lot of interaction. That is totally normal for some of us. I remember my first couple of challenge groups, I felt like I was going to pull my hair out. They were 90-day groups, which I learned never to do again, and Sean would agree with me. We've been there, we've done that, and we're teaching you guys to not do 90-day groups these days. Do more of a 30-day group or a 21-day group, but you want to keep pushing through those crickets. Even when you feel like, man, I don't know if I'm going to hit Success Club this month because it's May 17th, guess what? You still have a lot of time left this month, and Sean is the one that has always pushed me through those crickets and said, Annie, you can do it. And I've had months where it came down to the last day of the last hours of the month to hit Success Club, and I did it because I pushed through, and I said, just because I'm having a hard time right now doesn't mean it's going to be hard for me forever. So keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Offer people a free group when they say no to you. Just because somebody says no to a program or Shakeology or right now is not the right time doesn't mean that it's no forever. So offer them. Say, hey, on June 1st, I have a free challenge group coming up where we're going to be focusing on healthy nutrition. Would you like me to add you into that group when it gets started? Most likely they're going to say yes because it's 5 days and it's free. So they have that option too. Make sure you follow up at another time with those people who say no to you. You want to follow up with them, you know, say, is it okay if I check back in with you next month to see if that will be a better time for you to get started on your health and nutrition and the 21-day fix with Shakeology? And usually they're going to say, yes, that'd be great, thank you. So then you put that in your business activity tracker, then you go back to that the following month and say, okay, who am I supposed to talk to in June? You see all the people that you're going to talk to, and you send them messages following up. So that is something else that you can do. Make sure you follow up with people in a timely manner as well. So if you talk to somebody today and you send them a message and they send you a message back at midnight tonight and you're in bed, make sure you follow up with that response message within the next 24 to 48 hours at most. That way they're seeing that you're really taking the time to message with them, you're being serious, you're really working the business, and you're being professional. And make sure that you're not being a salesperson is the last thing that I really want to put out there. I know that a lot of you guys follow Sean or myself, and I know that you see us really posting about ourselves, about our family, posting about our nutrition, posting about struggles we might have. So you want to sell you. People can go online or to a garage sale and get one of our fitness programs. They can go on to Amazon and see Shakeology and get that there. But why are they going to come to you? They're going to trust you. They're going to see that you hold those challenge groups each and every month. They need to be able to know why they're investing in you as their coach so that they move forward with you. So that is something to really think about and make sure that you're posting on your social media, because if people don't see you doing these things, they don't know about it. And even if you post a sweaty workout picture tonight and then another one tomorrow, people who were on tonight might not see tomorrow's, and vice versa. People tomorrow night may not have seen tonight's picture. So you want to stay consistent with posting on your social media and inviting people, because all of those behind the scenes works are what's really going to help drive and keep your business flowing. So Sean is going to jump back on here.
Yes. Okay. Hi, guys. Good job, Annie. Okay, we're going to make this quick, guys. Bear with me. For some reason, Google Hangouts does not always like me, but we are going to hopefully make this work. Can you see it, Annie?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me slide through. Oh, okay, so back where we were at. Okay, so Annie and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, because we want to keep this first webinar not super lengthy, but we wanted to touch on, obviously, specific things we think are important with starting out. This was part of your Getting Started Right webinar, if you watched it. If you didn't, because you're an older coach and you haven't got to it yet, these are two things that we really suggest to new coaches that they consider for goals and that they're thinking about trying to hit. Annie and I can both attest to the fact, and a lot of our senior coaches, that hitting Success Club every single month means that you are building typically a really successful business, and that you are helping at minimum at least 3 new people a month, which sometimes can sound like a lot, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you guys right now that 3 new people, if you really put your head to the ground and you're doing the 3 vital behaviors every single day and you're running a challenge group every single month, you're going to find 3 new people to help. And a lot of my coaches, including Erin, who's on tonight, we've kind of talked about this tonight, so I hope she's okay with me sharing, but like she said, she does her 3 vital behaviors consistently. She does her challenge group every month. She does what me and Annie have told her to do since she started a year ago, and she's hit Success Club every single month plus some. Some months she's even hit beyond Success Club 5 and is now starting to hit 10. So it's one of those things that Beachbody is trying to help you figure out if your business is growing, and they use Success Club points to do that. For those of you that don't know about points at all and you're like, what is this all about? You get points for every single challenge pack you sell, which is a program in Shakeology. You get 2 points. And then if you sign up someone on Shakeology Home Direct and for some reason they don't want to get a program with it, but they just want to get the Shakeology every single month, then you get 1 point for them. You only get it one time. So in theory, if someone buys a challenge pack in May and then the same person buys one in June as a customer, you only get 2 points the first month you sell it. So not only is it helping you, help 3 people, it's helping you help 3 new people is the emphasis there. You need to be finding new people to work with. Another goal is Emerald. So part of this business, for some of you, you might say, you know what, I don't want to build a team. I don't see why I want to build it. I don't see what's so great about it. I'm just going to work on doing my challenge groups every month. I will tell you from experience, because I am now actually a Diamond coach, which is above level up from Emerald, that I've been able to build a very good residual income, and also it's just nice to have a team. There's a community there. They can help people too. They're helping their friends and family. It's helping them stay accountable. So there's a lot of bonuses. On top of that, when you hit an Emerald coach, you start to get things, you get customer leads. So these are people who buy things through the Beachbody websites, or they buy them through infomercials, and they don't have a coach, so they get assigned to you. If you hit Success Club 10 and you're an Emerald coach, then you also get what are called Success Club leads, and you get commissions off of their first orders. And me and Annie and Erin have actually been talking about this because we're all getting leads this month. And I think my income right now off of leads from Success Club and being a Diamond coach or Emerald coach at this point in time is, I believe, over $100 for the month. So that adds up after a while if you keep getting new people assigned to you, and those are people that I didn't know. Those are people Beachbody gave to me. They handed them to me on a silver platter, and we can text them, we can email them, we can message them, we can find them on Facebook, and you can connect with them and start helping them. So being an Emerald coach is having 2 coaches underneath you. So as new coaches, these are 2 things that you kind of want to keep in the back of your mind. If you're kind of like one of those coaches that's coming into this and you're like, I'm just going to do it on the side, I'm going to do it for fun, I'm going to see what's going to happen, these might not be as important to you. But if you come into this and you're like, you know what, I want to build a solid business out of this. I would like to create an income from home. I would like to help a certain amount of people per month. Hitting Success Club and getting Emerald can be 2 of those first goals that you aim for. Consistency and time. Oh, this is such a hard thing to wrap your mind around as a new coach, and I've been there. You start out as a new coach, and you're all excited, and it's kind of like anything else in life. You're like, boom, I'm doing my 3 vital behaviors. Boom, someone's interested in a challenge pack. I'm rocking this. And then someone will say no. Or you'll sign up a coach and they'll cancel. Or someone will buy a challenge pack and then decide they don't want the Shakeology the next month. Or someone will tell you they're going to buy a challenge pack and they don't. These things happen all the time in coaching. It's just like in health. Sometimes you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And you're going to find that the only way that you're going to be successful in this business is not giving up when the times get hard. When you don't find success overnight, when you're a week in and you're like, okay, I've talked to 7 people, how come nobody wants to buy anything from me? I'm just going to give you guys brutal truth. Some people will have that instant success, and it happens. Maybe they've already built up a following. Maybe they've been talking to people about what they've been doing, and people are already interested in buying things. But truly, the only way you're going to find long-term success in this business and actually build a solid income and a solid business is over time and with consistency. You have to be spending the time every single day doing your 3 vital behaviors, doing the things that Annie and I and your upline coach are telling you to do, and consistently doing them, and not just stopping because times get hard. Lots of people quit in this business, and I had instances where I wanted to. If we're going to be like brutally honest here, I started this for the discount. I started doing it for the hobby, and last year about January I started thinking, what am I doing? I'm investing, I love helping people, but I'm investing a lot of time in this. It's taking time away from, I would like to watch TV at night. I would like to do this. I would like to do that. I would rather not work at nap time. I'd rather like to take a little nap. But I kind of pushed through it. I'd seen so many coaches who had been successful, and I just kind of had that thought in my head going, if they did it, why can't I do it? Just like with my health and fitness. If other people could lose the weight, why can't I do this? With the right tools and the right support and the right attitude, why can't I succeed at this too? And so many people quit right before they find success, and I wanted to quit in January. I wanted to be done, and then I met Annie in February, and we started to get our crap together, and I started kicking butt. And since then, I don't want to say it's been smooth sailing, but wow, like it has been crazy amazing how much it's changed my life in the last year and couple months. And so if you take anything from this webinar, we're sharing a bunch of information with you. I hope you take this to heart. If you really want this to work, you're the only person that can make it work, and you're the only person who can quit and give up on it if it's not going at the pace you want it to, or if you're not finding success at the time you want to. Sometimes you have to remember it's the people who keep going with it. Think about health and fitness, you guys, because a lot of you are working on your health and fitness, and I tell all of my challengers, the only people who don't succeed in my challenge groups are the ones who give up, who quit on me. The ones who keep going, who might even have a sucky couple months in a row, but they keep going, they either maintain or keep losing, and they are happy. They're finding success. They're motivated. They're seeing changes in their life. And then I have those other people who give up on me. And I just want to go, no. But they're just like, oh, it didn't work the first couple weeks, so I'm done. And I've had coaches do that too. So this isn't going to be for everyone, and I get that. But if this is something you're passionate about and you think you could be really good at, and you have a strong reason why you're doing it, stick with it. Don't be one of those people that gives up after the first month just because it didn't go exactly how you planned. See the long-term success, see what me and Annie have accomplished, and know that with the right attitude, you guys can do it too. Okay, now after the little motivational speech, let's talk prizes, because I'm all about prizes. Annie and I used to do prizes in our coach training, and we didn't for a while, and it's weird. You know, people stopped posting as much. So we decided we're going to do a prize again. I know not everyone is driven by fun prizes. I personally am someone who loves prizes. So if you are too, this might be something that motivates you a little bit more to stay active in the group. But so we have some I think we're going to try to give away 2 Girl Boss tank tops at the end of the group. And the way that you can qualify to win one of the Girl Boss shirts is to do the daily assignment every single day. So like we said, there's going to be a post in the morning with a video, so you need to watch the video and then do the assignments of the day. And then you need to check in nightly. So every single night there'll be a post at 7 o'clock where you just check in on your 3 vital behaviors. You'll see it tomorrow night, and you just need to check in. I don't care if you check in and you say, today sucked, my kid is sick, and I didn't get to do my work. Check in with us. Let us know that you're here. I'd love to hear that you did your 3 vital behaviors, but at least let us know that you're still here. You're going to earn 1 entry for a giveaway. So for every single time you do the daily assignment, every time you check in nightly, you're going to get 1 entry. And we're going to basically do a random drawing from everyone. So the more times you check in and the more times you do the daily assignment, the better chance you have of winning a Girl Boss shirt. Everyone is eligible for this. So get active in the group, and you'll have an opportunity to possibly win a fun tank top. So we kind of wanted to end with this part, and my coaches have already seen it. Maybe not all of the ones that are watching this webinar, so maybe this will be kind of eye-opening, but me and Annie kind of talked about this, and I think it's hard in the very beginning to remember that Annie and I were new coaches at one time too, and that it didn't happen overnight for us, and that it did take a lot of hard work. But I like the little quote I put on the side, little by little, I started to see more of an income with this business, and it's not all about the money, but I spend a chunk of time on this, and it's time away from things that other things I could be doing. I'm doing work when others are watching TV. I'm doing work when other people are, reading a magazine or reading a fun book. And I know that I could be doing those recreational things. I could be doing more fun things, going out more, and that type of stuff. And this is a choice I make. But little by little, I've seen how this has positively made a financial change in my family's future. When I started out, I was just sharing this with Erin. I don't know, shared with people. I bought my challenge pack on a credit card. Pat and I lived on one income with 3 kids. Quit my job. I was a stay-at-home mom, and we didn't have the money for Shakeology every month. We were so unhealthy, though. We were eating out all the time. We were eating treats. We were running up credit card bills. We were not in a good spot financially. I would sit and do my budget every night and cry. Like, honestly, I would cry every single week when I would do the budget because I just felt suffocated by debt. And so when I started doing this, I didn't make a penny. I used it for the discount. We quit eating out. We quit the junk food. We made some other cuts in our life with clothes and different things like that, and traveling so that we could afford it. And slowly, piece by piece, I started to do more with it. And you can see last April, which was like a year in, I was making about $673 per month. I'd only been working as a coach for about 6 months, and I was doing it very part-time on the side. And now here, 2 years later, after becoming a coach and using it as a discount and then slowly working it, and now, having a team and building a business, this was actually not even a great month for me. I was saying that, but I want to be real, so April was the closest month, and April we were gone to Cancun that one week, and so that one paycheck was way smaller. It was just all my residual income from my team doing awesome and my Shakeology Home Direct people, so I didn't have any new people I was working with. But typically I make closer to about $3,000 per month is where I'm at right now with an income, and that blows my mind. And it has completely changed our family's life, and it took time to get here, but I don't regret one decision I made. I don't regret one moment of frustration or anything. When it was happening, it sucked, and it's a lot easier for me to say now, but it was doing a little by little. It's not like I did anything big and huge, you guys. I have 3 kids. I can't work 8, 10, 12, 14-hour days. I don't. I still don't. I've done this little by little over time. And so if you're one of those people that's listening to this and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I don't know how to fit it in my crazy life, if you stay consistent with it and you give it time, that's where you're going to find success in all of this. It's not going to be, some of you guys might put in a ton of time and have instant success, and kudos. But if you're one of those people that's more like me, it's okay. It's going to take a little bit of time to get there, but the way I'm seeing it grow now just shows me that I'm at the very bottom of potential with this. I have so much more growing to do, and that is so exciting. So I want to see that for you guys too. So this is the final quote, and I hope it's something that you guys, I don't know if you guys, any of you do Dave Ramsey. I don't know, but Pat and I do Dave Ramsey with money and stuff like that, and a lot of times he'll say, live how everyone else is, or some, what is it? Live like others are not living so you can live like others aren't living. So basically what he's saying is, like, don't spend money you don't have, and don't go crazy and do all that kind of stuff. And then eventually someday you will have the money to live the life that you want and to travel or do whatever you want to do in life because you were smart with your money in the beginning. I feel like this business is the same way. I do things all the time that people who have, some people are not successful in coaching and some are, and a lot of times if we get to the hard, honest truth of it, it's because the people who are successful are putting in the time and they're doing the things that not everyone else is willing to do. That doesn't make those people bad. like where it says, you know, what it's saying unsuccessful people. I don't want to put people down in that way. I don't want to be like, oh, that person wasn't successful at coaching because they suck at life. I'm not saying that. I guess what I'm saying is if you want to be successful in this business, you're going to have to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. You're going to have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You're going to have to post on Facebook when you really are nervous about it. You're going to have to share your story. You're going to have to message people you're nervous about. You're going to have to talk to people about coaching. You're going to have to, you know, basically, you know, do the stuff every day, even on the days you don't want to do it. If you want to be successful, it's like anything else in life. So if you truly want to do this, keep this quote at heart and remember that the stuff that you're doing every single day is adding up, and the people who aren't doing it, a lot of them are going to look back, and I've had people message me, and I think Annie has too, that have said to me, I wish I would have stuck with it, or I can't believe where you're at today, or, you know, I think Annie had her success partner that's just like, wow, I can't believe you're at where you're at today, and it's because she didn't do this, and Annie did, and she's regretting it. And so, you know, if this is something you really want to do the stuff that you think other people aren't willing to do. And I think, right, Annie?
Yes.
All right.
Like getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to work out and check in on your challenge groups, and staying up maybe 30 minutes later, or saying no to watching a TV show or going to the movies with your husband. Those are the sacrifices I've made. I don't have kids, but there's still things that I say no to because I have commitments to having a conversation on the phone with one of my coaches, or that type of thing. So there are moments where, you know, you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. But at the end, when I look back at, like Sean said, there's no regrets. I never have regrets that I took that time to talk to my coach on the phone, because they've invested in me and I want to help them succeed. They've told me their goals and I want to help them get there. If they're putting in the work, I want to give them my time.
That's it, guys. Fire up. No.
They're all tired.
They're all laying there. Like, I see people, they're like, I don't have my pillow. What are you talking about, Sean? I was awake the whole time. I swear.
Do you want to unmute people?
My eyes are open. Okay, so I'm going to unmute. This could be like mass craziness. I'm super excited for this part of the call because we've never done this before. Are we ready? Oh, Erin. Let's go to Erin. Oh, Erin, it won't let me unmute you. You have to
unmute herself.
There's like a little button at the top. It's like a little microphone.
Here's somebody.
Nikki's on.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi.
Do you have any questions at all?
No, I don't think so.
No. Nikki is on my team, and she has been with us for a couple of months now, and last month hit Success Club 6 for the first time, so that's super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki.
And hopefully again this month too.
She is going to hit it again this month, she's told me.
Okay, Erin, you are an all-star, so I'm guessing you probably don't have any questions. Do you have anything to add?
No, I don't have any questions. But I definitely, you know, Sean and I today were talking about how big it is to hit Success Club 5 every month. And I know that it seems impossible and maybe crazy. Honestly, I don't even know how I got it my first month. But I think that getting it that first month and then driving every single month to get it, even though I thought, like, I have no idea how I'm going to do this, I'm just going to try until 11:59 on the very last day to make it happen. I've gotten it every single month since I've been a coach, which is so weird to me because I never thought that would happen, but I think that is probably one of the biggest things I can tell you guys to try to do. I know it's scary and hard and you feel like you can't do it, but trust me, you can. Just do it.
Erin's the perfect example. 1 year in, hit Success Club every month, has built a great business, so.
Yeah, I think my year anniversary is Tuesday.
So you're in there. Woo woo! Okay, Lee, you're up, but do you know how to unmute? I can't believe I can't unmute you guys. That annoys me a little bit.
I don't
what
really.
Up, lady?
Hi.
I miss Lee.
Huh?
How's she far away? I miss you.
I know.
You have any questions?
I'll be in Michigan in June, so I'll let you know the date tomorrow in our phone call.
Yay. So any questions, lady? Or you're probably good. You've been in this for a while.
Good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then we'll go on to Lori.
Can you unmute yourself, Lori?
It's like at the top. It's
Up
a
at the
little
top if you
microphone.
scroll.
Boom.
That
She
work?
got it.
Yes.
All right.
You got any questions?
I don't think so right now. I'm really excited to get started though.
Yay.
I do have a question. I just thought of it.
Okay.
So can I like start right now, like putting myself out on Facebook and trying to get people interested right now, or is there any kind of other trainings that I have to complete before that's okay? Or
No.
how does
Go
that
for
work?
it.
Jump in.
Jump in.
Okay.
If you, Lori and I just had our Getting Started Right call a little bit earlier tonight. So Lori, right away you can start posting about your upcoming free group. Say you can do a general post on Facebook just saying, who would be interested if I did a 5-day free healthy eating group right after Memorial Day? You can do something like that and then just get the interest out there. So that's awesome.
Did you see, Lori, that I posted in the file section of the Girl Boss Basics group? Such a long name for a group. I did a sample announcement post. It has some ideas. I think that Annie has already announced you, but for you guys that want to jump out there, feel free to do a post about you being a coach and what you're doing and when your next group is.
Okay.
It's a great, even though Annie's announced you, I think already, it's okay for you to be like, hey, I'm ready to help people now. Who's ready? Who wants to join me in a group? So I say jump right in. Use ideas from that post. And get going.
Sounds good. I can do that.
People are ready to get summer ready, so help them.
Sounds good. I think I'm good then. I don't think I have any other questions.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'll mute myself again.
Yep, and then we have, I don't want to say your name right, and she's disappeared. So we're going to, are you there, Erin? Okay, we're going to skip her, and we're going to go to Susan. Do you have any questions for us? Can you unmute yourself if you have questions? It's up at the top. Do you see it up at the top part? Yeah, I love technology. It's so fun. This is the first time we've let everybody unmute themselves, and I don't understand why I can't unmute her.
I know.
Well, if you have questions, Susan, you let us know. we got your back. We're not going anywhere. So I think that that's everybody then. I don't think that there was. Did we miss anybody? Erin, how do you say Katie's new coach's name?
I think it's Mahala.
Mahala. That's beautiful. Okay.
Love it.
That's
Mahala,
beautiful.
are you there?
She fell asleep. I tell you, she fell asleep. She's like, I'm gone. I heard success come.
I am checked out.
Well, ladies, thank you guys for jumping on. I don't want to speak for Annie, but I know you guys all have crazy busy lives, and we're going to be doing these. I think the next one's going to be on Tuesday, right, Annie, after Memorial Day?
Yes.
We'll usually do them on Sunday nights, but the next one will be on Tuesday because it's the Sunday before Memorial Day. And I don't really want you guys to be out camping and be on your phones hey, Sean, I can see you, because I'll just be sitting at home. But we're going to do it on Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're good. If you guys have any questions or you need anything else, message us, but we'll get started in the morning. And I'm going to stop broadcast. Bye, everybody.
Night.
Night.